Some good basketball. How does that feel?
Oh, it feels great. I think we're hitting our stride at the right time. I think we really got down and got back to the basics, and I think it's the perfect time too. We always preach to each other that some team around this time was just going to find exactly what they needed to do and just keep it going. And I think we're definitely one of those teams that could.
What can you say about Rob Phinisee tonight?
I can't say enough great things about him. I kept telling him when he got the ball, just if he had a lane, forget the play, and we were going to make things happen. And he did exactly that. And I think he had 4 or 5 assists with no turnovers, so he was just a great point guard tonight.
It looked like early you weren't going to walk out of here with anything other than a win. What sparked that tonight for you?
It coming down to the end. It's just bittersweet, but at the same time, we have something ahead of us as a team, and that's what we're trying to accomplish still.
Just Juwan, handling this team's pressure. Obviously, I know Rob is a big part of it. Devontae as well. I think 11-0 in terms of assists and turnovers between the two of them. But what was the key in your mind, not getting sped up tonight?
We were able to take our time, and we really, didn't let them speed us up. I mean, that's a big key. Just taking our time and really playing our game, and not really allowing what they're doing to affect what we do. And we did a good job of that tonight.
Hey, Juwan, 52 points in the paint. Kind of give me your thoughts on what led to that. Why were you guys able to be that productive?
I think it boils down to the guards being able to pressure release on the perimeter, and at the same time, the bigs, such as myself, Justin, Duran, just finding open gaps in the paint. I think they were trying to trap sometimes, even in the zone, just finding the man and getting to their body. And Duran had some great passes in there, and all the guards did. I know in the press, whenever they pushed up a little bit, Rob found me all the way down the court. I know Devontae found Duran one time, and just finding open gaps in the paint.
Juwan, what's been the biggest difference in these 3 victories in a row for you guys?
I didn't hear you.
What's been the biggest difference for these 3 victories in a row?
I would just say I would actually take it back to maybe the Purdue game. Yeah, it was just a different, it was just a different mindset amongst everybody. We really weren't going out there without giving 100%. I think along that losing streak, people kind of get into themselves and trying to figure out what they could do instead of finding out what they needed to do for the team. And I think as we kept going on and on, I think everybody got back to that realization that, look, you have to do what's the best for the team, and with that, we'll win.
What do you want your crowd to know about senior night?
It's here. That's the best I got.
No rah-rah speech ahead of it?
Nah, it's still another game. That's what I'm going to it as. Afterwards, I'll have a little something, but right now we gotta get ready for them.
Their style of play kind of plays your pencils in because you guys
just 17. How did it feel tonight early? It looked like you were in control from start to finish.
Yeah, I was. I felt like the pressure they were denying.
We were able to
so that really opened up a lot of things in the paint. I got down here on score.
With a team that presses all the time, there's going to be openings in
The last 9 games, I think it's like,
Hey, rookies, guys.
And
One question at a time, one person.
We were able to take advantage of that.
thanks. Rob, your last 9 games, I think it's like 263 minutes, total of 5 turnovers. Why do you feel like you've been that productive?
I feel like coming in IU, I always play with poise and just trying not to get sped up. So really my teammates helped me a lot. Juwan and the big guys, they set good screens, and our guards do a good job just getting open on the wing, so it makes it easy for me.
Do you feel like you're back to where you were before you got hurt earlier in the season?
Oh yeah, I feel like all my confidence is back, and this is my conditioning level, and this is how I got my rhythm back.
To handle just the pressure of this final stretch of the season, beyond the wins, just what's fed that confidence, what's fed that ability to handle the pressure of these last 2 games?
I say our togetherness, just the seniors, just bringing us all together. We don't want to take them out on a bad note, so we just have to take it 1 game at a time and keep going.
Are you doing this for Juwan? It feels like the last couple weeks, I know you mentioned it's for the seniors, but to have a senior night with something on the line, what does that mean?
That means a lot. I know we went through that tough slump, so we don't want to go out sad, and you just have to keep playing hard, take 1 game at a time.
Rob, what do you think the biggest difference is since that Minnesota loss where you guys just fell apart at the start of the game? What's been the biggest difference in these last 6 games?
I say our togetherness, on and off the court, just staying together and just being patient on offense and just locking down on defense.
To get it on the road, knowing you're going to have to go to Chicago and win some games, what does that tell you?
Really, just, like I said before, just take 1 game at a time, and don't try to look too far ahead, and just focus on record Sunday.
All right.
Thanks.